Good afternoon, class. I hope you had a great mid-morning, and we will be tackling the unit called entrepreneurship. I know you've heard of entrepreneurship before, and you might have a clue or ones and twos on entrepreneurship. Maybe you've heard it in the news, you've heard them from people saying when they are asked about the career path they choose, they are asked and they say, I'd like to be an entrepreneur, or I'm pursuing entrepreneurship. So you have a clue on what entrepreneurship is, and you need basics on entrepreneurship because maybe after this you'll be working on your own business. You need this prior knowledge, you need this info. So let's look at the key terms used in entrepreneurship. So one is an entrepreneur, because for you to do entrepreneurship, you have to be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is an individual who organizes and manages a business, taking on financial risks in the hope of profit. So you will be organizing and managing your business with bearing the risks in mind, hoping for a profit, because the main reason of pursuing a business is profit, and nothing comes easy, so you'll take on the risks that come with. So there is entrepreneurship, that is the ability to develop. Now you have that ability. From entrepreneur, you have entrepreneurship, ability and readiness to develop, organize and run a business enterprise along with any of its uncertainties in the hope of making a profit. So the entrepreneurship is just ability from the definition of the entrepreneur. Then another term that is used in entrepreneurship is self-employed. In entrepreneurship there is self-employed. These are people, this refers to individuals who work for themselves rather than being an employee of a company or organization. You've heard this, people saying, I prefer being self-employed rather than being under salary. So when you're self-employed, coming from the word itself, you employ yourself. You can take various forms such as freelancing, owning a small business. There is where you employ other people to be working for you. So you also work as an independent contractor, that is taking on contracts, like you've had contractors of buildings, and also operating as a sole proprietor. Then another word term is salaried employee. We've all heard of this, an individual who receives a fixed amount of money each year and weekly, monthly. You've heard of salaried niggers. We are waiting for the people, maybe end month, or the others who receive it bi-weekly or weekly and annually. Unakaa tu hivi and you receive at the end of the year you've worked, every month you are receiving maybe 20,000 shillings. So times 12, you get that money. For market analysis, that is the study of market trends, customer needs, competition, and other factors to assess the viability of a business idea. So for studying market trends, you need to know this for you to see on what you're working on. For this business, you see where it is going, what you're aiming for. You have to know what are the gaps that you are filling in the market. What are the things that are trending in the market? So we also have a startup. This is a newly formed business enterprise, typically in the early stages of development. You've heard of you've heard of it is characterized by innovation and scalability. The early stages of development of a business, that is a startup. Then business plan. These are formal documents that outline the goals, strategies, and financial projections of a business venture. This is a document that has everything in written, that goals, strategies to go through the business. Innovation, that is the process of introducing new ideas, products, services, or methods that create value and address market needs. That is something that is in the market, maybe an improved version of what is already in the market. Yeah. Then we will look at next, we'll also look at the differences between self and salaried employment. I hope you're together with me as of now, because with this you have the document, you're seeing it, you can be recording it, and also these are things that we have seen and we will be looking at them. These terms that we have used in the key terms, we're going to be using them in the following unit course. So differences between self and salaried employment, you can look just at by the meaning of the salaried and self-employment. Income stability. Self-employed individuals experience fluctuating income levels, while salaried employees have a more stable income because these people have a fixed salary from their employer. But when you're self-employed, everything is on your shoulder, and business is never stable. The ups and downs, and self-employed, there is income stability. You face them on your own. We have taxation and benefits. For self-employed individuals, they're responsible for managing their tax. It is on you to pay KRA, it is on you to do the NSSF, it is on you to do NHIF, it is on you to do the life insurances. And then for salaried employees, these people, taxes are withheld from their paychecks. Yani inakuja kama isha slashiwa for their health insurance, retirement benefits, paid leaves. And then we have job security and benefits. Self-employed individuals do not have the same job security as salaried employees because the income depends on the success of their business and the ability to attract and retain clients. For salaried employees, they have more job security, especially ones that have contracts and are protected by labor laws and receive unemployment insurance, paid sick leave, and all. Then we have control and independence. For control and independence, self-employed individuals have more control over their work schedules. This is mostly the reason why people like being self-employed, because they like to have the control on their funds, freedom to choose when they are coming to work. Whereas for salaried employees, they work according to their employer's schedule. Like a secretary, you hear a secretary when their boss goes to work, they're with their boss. If their boss is leaving work at 8, they go at 8. Salaried employees have their own schedule prescribed. You enter at work at 8, you leave at 4. That's it. And then we have career growth and advancement. Self-employed individuals have the opportunity to build their own businesses and potentially achieve higher levels of income and success over time. And for salaried employees, they may have opportunities for career advancement. So with self-employed, when you are the founder, you'll just remain as the founder. For salaried employees, you can advance from these lower levels going to upper levels. You've heard of people who they were at the door gates, just at security, and you've seen them come through. They enter and start at the reception. They move from reception, they come inside, they work inside the job, and then eventually they have their own places. And then we have workload and responsibilities. Self-employed individuals often have a wide range of tasks. They include client management, marketing, accounting. Well, salaried, they have more defined roles. If you're a secretary, you do secretary's job. If you're an accountant, you do an accountant's job. And we have work-life balance. The self-employed individuals have more flexibility in creating a work-life balance. Huyu mtu anaweza toka kazi 10 arudi at a certain time. salaried employees, you work with structured work hours. And that's it for our class. I hope you had a nice lesson. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And also your assignment will be explain the roles of entrepreneurs to the society. That's your assignment. Have a great evening. Thank you.